Yeah, 26-year-old Isis Roseman was in her Winton Hills apartment when a bullet went through the window. Now, those who knew Roseman tell me they're devastated and her life was taken far too soon.
Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the latest on crazy stories that make you question humanity. Today, we're discussing the disturbing case of a neighbor who took matters to the extreme over a simple argument involving a laser pointer. Stay tuned as we unravel the events that led to this unimaginable act of violence. Hey, what's up, guys? So, picture this: a seemingly normal day takes a terrifying turn when a neighbor decides to settle a dispute over a laser pointer by shooting a woman through her window. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's dive into the details of this shocking incident that left everyone in the neighborhood in disbelief.
We're learning more tonight about the woman who was shot and killed in her Winton Hills apartment late last night.
WCPO 9 News reporter Taylor Nemo joins us live from CPD District 5 with the very latest here. Taylor?
Yeah, 26-year-old Isis Roseman was in her Winton Hills apartment when a bullet went through the window. Now, those who knew Roseman tell me they're devastated and her life was taken far too soon.
Everyone pretty much is at a loss for words. I mean, it's unbelievable. Not just gun violence by itself, but if you knew ISIS, you would know this is unbelievable.
CPD officers first responded to Kings Run Court at 11:35 on Thursday night. Police say a bullet went through Roseman's window, striking her in the stomach. She was taken to UC Medical Center, where she later died from her injuries. Lolita Love was Roseman's guidance counselor at Princeton High School. She says they've stayed in contact after she graduated.
Isis was the warmest soul. She was a beautiful person inside and out. She was small but feisty.
Love says Roseman was an incredible mother to 3 boys, and she was pregnant with a 4th child.
My understanding, this was the first girl that she was having that she was waiting on.
Neighbors in the area say they're fed up with the senseless violence.
To stop killing people, please. It's this neighborhood. I don't know what else to do. I'm just frustrated with it because I pray every day when my son walks out my door to go to work if he's going to get shot or not.
It was a violent night in Cincinnati, less than 100 yards away. Just around the corner, police were back in Winton Hills Friday morning investigating a drive-by shooting they say happened overnight. Police say shots were fired into another apartment building on Winesty Avenue.
It's just unnecessary. Put down the guns.
It's unclear if the 2 Winton Hills shootings are connected, and police have not released any information about a suspect. Reporting live from College Hill, Taylor Nemo, WCPO 9 News.
All right, Taylor, thank you.
The mother of a pregnant woman who was shot and killed through her apartment window is sharing what led up to her daughter's death. Isis Roseman died in Winton Hills on July 6. Since then, police have charged the suspected shooter, but the name of that person has them in shock as well. Local 12's Paige Barnes joins us in studio. And Paige, everything about this so shocking, even the woman dying in her mother's arms.
That's right. And Paula, leading up to the gunfire, Roseman's mom, Trissa Green, says the family was stargazing and playing with a laser pointer. The suspect, Tyrone Hunter, came up to them, bothered by the laser. Things escalated, and the family moved inside to be safe. And that's when the shots were fired.
The heartbreaking scene of her daughter's last breath plays on repeat in Trissa Green's head. It was eerily calm. Green says Roseman didn't cry and didn't scream.
She looked at me in my eyes and said, I got shot. A few minutes later, she fell down to the ground, and I just grabbed some cover, trying to put pressure on it, talking to her, trying to keep her alert. And about 10 minutes later, I just seen her eyes just go back and focus on the wall, and I knew then that she was dead.
Roseman and her mom saw each other daily, having lived just a few apartments away from one another. The thing they were most excited for? A baby girl who was due in December.
She found out and she texted me right away, and she was so excited. And we were anticipating the birth of that baby.
The expectant mother leaves behind 3 boys who are 2, 7, and 9 years old. Green says her kids were her world. Both of them were saving up for a better life away from Winton Hills.
The 2-year-old, he understands that she's gone. And so to hear him say, where's my mom? And then you don't know what to tell him.
The Greens buried their daughter this week. Hours before the funeral, they learned police had arrested 25-year-old Tyrone Hunter. That should have given the family closure, but it didn't. Hunter has been a family friend for years.
I feel betrayed. I do. And especially, we pour our hearts out to you. We let you in our home. You eat our food. You drink from our cups.
Green wrote Rosamond's obituary saying that she was beautiful on the inside and out. Her daughter is one of 11 siblings, adding she was always there to protect her brothers and sisters. Paula?
Thank you, Paige. Hunter's bond is set at $1 million. The Greens say they want justice for their daughter and five-month-old unborn grandchild. Tricia has not been able to return home because of the memories of what happened to her daughter there.
A man accused of killing a pregnant woman is now under arrest. She was shot 11 days ago in Winton Hills. WCPO 9 News reporter Anna Azelian is live at the Hamilton County Justice Center tonight. Anna, the man police say is responsible faced a judge this morning.
Craig, police say Tyrone Hunter turned himself in yesterday. Then this morning, he stood before a judge here facing murder charges.
Female shot in the stomach at that location.
Back on July 6th, police say someone shot and killed Isis Roseman while she was inside of her home. A friend told us Roseman was pregnant with her 4th child. Tuesday morning, we learned more about what authorities say happened.
After a verbal dispute, fired multiple shots into the residence. One of those shots struck Isis Lachey Roseman, causing her death.
Investigators say the shot that hit Roseman went through her window, and they say this is the man who fired that shot, Tyrone Hunter. His attorney disagrees.
He told me that he wasn't involved, he wasn't there, and he didn't do it. So it's not up to him to explain what happened. It's up to the state of Ohio to explain what happened and also to prove what happened.
In court Tuesday,
Requesting a very high bond.
a judge set Hunter's bond at $1 million. This came after Assistant Prosecutor David Wood detailed Hunter's prior charges.
The defendant was arrested in March of 2022.
Court records show those charges include trafficking cocaine and fentanyl and felonious assault. In January of last year, on the same street this shooting happened on, court documents say Hunter fired shots across the road and into an occupied vehicle. Both of those cases are still going through the court system. As for the most recent charges, the case now goes to a grand jury.
And Roseman's funeral was yesterday. Her family shared with me the link to a GoFundMe that they set up to help her 3 kids and their father with expenses. We have that link on our website, WCPO.com. For now, at the Hamilton County Justice Center, Anna Azelian, WCPO.
Like what it go, ayy, I just put a little shawty swerving in that coat, ayy, cheeky, I don't let no